Hello, I'm here today to explain to you my application experience project. It's known as Increasing Behavior Intervention Plan Implementation, and I completed it in the spring of 2016. The origin of my research question comes from a small north central Texas school district involving three individuals: myself, an educational diagnostician, and I'm a doctoral student at Texas Tech, an educational diagnostician employed by the school district, and a licensed specialist in school psychology. We have for some time been discussing the fact that there's a district-wide lack of consistent use of behavioral interventions that are outlined on children's behavior intervention plans, but we're not sure why that's occurring and what we need to do about it. Now, in terms of a rationale or problem statements, we thought of three things that we figured were really important for us to know about. First of all, our school district lacks a common understanding of behavioral interventions that are listed on the BIPs. So in other words, someone might list something and not all three of us are necessarily on the same page as to what that exactly means. And then secondly, definitely our teachers are not consistently implementing the behavior interventions that are listed on the BIPs. You'll find that it goes everywhere from someone who's doing it quite well to someone who's ignoring it completely. And then finally, our school district needs to identify and appropriately train specific school district personnel, or to find someone to do this specific job to bring a common understanding about what we're trying to do with behavior intervention plans. So, what we decided to do in our group was to look at the following research questions. How do we differ in our knowledge of behavior interventions? Does professional development improve our shared knowledge base? Would professional development improve our skill in conducting or implementing behavior interventions? And finally, what should we do about our teachers' use of behavior management tools in our district? We came up with the following research questions. And in these research questions, we had gotten together as a group and discussed what it was that we wanted to know for our school district. So I'm going to show you a video right now that shows you the time that we spent in one meeting discussing our actual research questions. So, what we decided to do in our group was to look at the following research questions. How do we differ in our knowledge of behavior interventions? Does professional development improve our shared knowledge base? Would professional development improve our skill in conducting or implementing behavior interventions? And finally, what should we do about our teachers' use of behavior management tools in our district? There were two data sources, two participants for our particular study. One was a colleague who was a secondary school's educational diagnostician. She had over 15 years of experience as an educational diagnostician and also had 5 years of experience as an elementary school teacher. The second was a licensed specialist in school psychology, an LSSP, with 8 years of experience. She practiced in the school district's elementary, middle, and high schools, and also on the alternative placement campuses. In the post-test survey results, you can see that there was a much closer understanding between what they believed they understood. And there was also some indication on the part of the educational diagnostician that they could conduct certain types of behavior intervention strategies. In our conversations, what we identified was that absolutely professional development increased knowledge, but it did not necessarily increase skill level. And so the idea of just giving professional development to our teachers and our other diagnosticians wasn't necessarily going to make them able to more accurately do functional behavior assessment, ABC analysis, and then most importantly, write BIPs that actually worked in the classroom. Thank you for listening to my presentation.